Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. I am Bossman and welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys can find fun in watching these videos. I know I have a lot more that I want to do in this world. We are only just getting started as this is episode 34 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. And yeah, if you're new, anytime someone subscribes, they become a poppy in the garden. I film for 20 minutes a day, no edits or cuts. And here are where the poppies go. So as you can see, we got two down there, 3 and 4 filled. And now we're working on number 5. Now we have had a couple of subscribers recently, so it's time to add them to the garden. This is kind of the process of what I do. This is what Bossman does behind the scenes or on camera. Let's just pull up a screen here on who to add. So I got a second screen off to the side here, and we're just going to type out some of these names, okay? And afterwards I'll kind of tell you about kind of my world, you know? I'll introduce you to it. So first off, we got Hollow 75. You're going to be the 143rd poppy in the garden. Thank you so much for your support, and there you are. Next, we got Wes Dirt. Is that a capital? Yep, Wes Dirt. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for your support. You're going to be the 144th poppy in the garden. Thank you so much for your support as well. Now moving on to the next row. Let's look off to the side here, and we got Echo. Shout out to Echo. You are going to be the 145th poppy in the garden. Thank you so much. Shout out to Luffy Fan 210. We're gonna add you to the garden here. Luffy Fan 210. Shout out to you. You're gonna be the 146th poppy in the garden. Shout out to you. And finally, our last one for today, we got Starverb. Shout out to you. There we go. Oh, that's a capital. Want to make sure I'm getting these right. You're going to be the 147th poppy in the garden. Thank you so much. And there are your poppies. So thank you guys so much for the support. I'm just going to start by kind of showing you where we all started, the humble beginnings, right? And this is where it all started. My little shack that has upgraded through the past 30 episodes, but also the very first garden here, the very first poppy garden. So, our first ever subscriber was Frag Out. Our second one, Boa Breadway. Our fourth one, Hunter 16253. Our fifth was Timmer. Our sixth was Phase Maze. Coming to this next row, we got Arcane Tiger 76 at the 11th poppy in the garden. I'm studded at the 14th, top 15. There we are. And we got Crafts of Mind Kid at the 19th poppy. And those were some of the guys that kind of helped me get out there, and like along with everybody else, but these were the first guys to subscribe and start the movement, you know. So I appreciate this garden especially, but I appreciate all these guys, you know. I always preach that no one's better than the other, and there's no system where you can get higher than the other. You guys are all just in the garden, and just all together, you know, we're all one community. So shout out to R, shout out to Dirt Portal 294, Shout out to Dan Devan, and it looks like you're missing your poppy. What's going on there? Maybe, I don't know if... Oh, he's got something to say. So we got Dan Devan, we got Dan Devin. I don't know, I always butcher it. We got Uncle Sin, we got Skoy. We also got Lisa Queen 125 at the 40th poppy in the garden. We got Isaac as the 41st. Pocket Potato at the 43rd. And let's move on over here, going on to the next row. At the 54th poppy in the garden, we got Brian Valderrama. Shout out to you. Shout out to Alejandro Lopez at the 56th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Matt Stoles and Neor Angel as the 59th and the 60th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Matthew Torres, the 61st poppy in the garden. Shout out to Joris Mells 2197 for being the 62nd poppy in the garden. And let's move on over down the garden here. On to the next one. Anyone that has the subscriber name is because of YouTube features I can't see their name, or they just haven't commented anything saying that they subscribed, because I can only see so many subscribers and recent subscribers. So starting out in the back again here, we got Woldort as the 77th poppy in the garden. We got Rayon MC as the 78th. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Murder. And you're going to be the 80th poppy in the garden. Thank you so much. Shout out to Orion Sketches as the 81st poppy in the garden. Andrew Ross 3878 as the 82nd. We got Yamaki Suki 1143 as the 83rd poppy in the garden. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Wilder 999 and one more 9. As the 84th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Mallets Bud 5 plays as the 85th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Shaffin CH as the 86th. Shout out to Yes and No as the 87th poppy. Shout out to the Bailey Twins as the 88th. Shout out to DJ Neil Fan as the 89th. Shout out to everybody else as well that has subscribed all the way up until that point. And moving on to this garden, shout out to King Hitman. Shout out to Holy. Shout out to I Like Trains, the 100th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Sirius, the one and only, as the 101st poppy. Shout out to Lucky Luke as the 102nd poppy. Shout out to Tamara Novikov 2542 as the 103rd. Shout out to Maki Tabara. Shout out to Lumine. Shout out to QX Stone. Shout out to Jim Dennison. Shout out to Landon Ford. And it looks like you're missing your poppy as well. Let's get you that there. And we're getting beat up right now. Let's just head to bed here. If you guys are wondering why I might be doing this video, well, because we got a lot of new people that are coming in. But also, this is a video dedicated to the subscribers, the poppies. To show that you're in the garden, to show that you're getting marked down, and to show just how thankful and grateful I am for you guys. So, yeah, and this is who I am. This is me. This is Bossman. So, here we go. We left last on XQ Stone, Jim Dennison, Landon Ford. Shout out to you, the 109th poppy in the garden. Sotu as the 110th poppy. Glow Squid with the channel as the 111th poppy. Shout out to Diamond 1531-2. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Benjamin Francuar. Shout out to I'm That Russian Empire as the 115th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Maxwell. Plungerman 1. Shout out to Oliver from FPE1. Shout out to Mr. Shadows 1, 2, 3, 4. Shout out to I Like Russ 222 as a 120th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Sark Bark 21. Shout out to Qwerty Chomp as a 122nd poppy in the garden. Shout out to Matthew Kite. Shout out to Zytra GTAG. And everybody else up until that point. Moving on to this garden and up until the most recent subscribers or the most recent poppies in the garden. We got Dr. Coconut. Excuse me there. Dr. Coconut. We got Fart Boy. We got Martin McGalligan 9328 as a 132nd poppy in the garden. We got Razor Leal as a 137th poppy in the garden. We got Mr. Saiyan 3177 as a 138th poppy in the garden. We got Chill Guy 499 as a 139th poppy in the garden. We got Liam as a 140th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Iron Man MK85 as a 141st poppy. Shout out to Zarit as a 142nd poppy in the garden. Shout out to Hollow 75, the 143rd poppy in the garden. Shout out to West Dirt, the 144th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Echo, the 145th poppy in the garden. Shout out to Luffy Fan 210 as the 146th poppy in the garden. And shout out to, lastly, Star Verb, the 147th poppy in the garden. So that's all we have as of right now in the garden. If you guys are watching this and are not subscribed and want to become part of the garden just like everybody else, drop a subscribe and I'll add you right away. I'm always looking out for everybody. But I am Bossman, and this is the world that we are creating together. Us, me, the subscribers, the poppies. That is what we are creating. Now let's go and grab a little friend with this for our little adventure to join on. We got Indigo and we got Rufus. Let's grab Indigo because she's a little bit quieter and likes to let me talk a little bit more. I'll bring Rufus when we're doing builds and stuff because he always hypes me up. But let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start at the very first hut. This hut that started everything. The hut that really brought life to the world. This is Terry Jr., guys, and Terry is in his house that we built for him in this series. But this is where it all started. This is where we met Terry, and he has just been through it all. We thought that he died. We thought a lot of stuff has happened to Terry. He has disappeared for days, and yet he shows up, he returns. He actually got infected by a witch. He got hit with a splash potion of poison, and he survived that. He has survived multiple zombie encounters, and he survives to this day, being one of the most reliable villagers in this world, really keeping this thing alive and keeping the population in this village alive. Now we got Terry Jr. taking over after Terry's duties because Terry is now retired. Now we got Margaret still doing her work. She's usually up here. Yep, right here. Yeah, Margaret. Oh wait, where is Margaret? Maybe. I know that we lost a couple of farmers. Yep, Margaret has the diamond satchel here. Margaret has... Actually, no, sorry. I am so sorry. Margaret, I forgot, actually opened her own shop here. The sweet shop. It was always her dream to open up a sweet shop and sell her own things. No longer working on the farm, she has retired and has been a full-time worker in her own sweet shop. She sells cookies, cakes, and pies. As you can see here, lots of deals. You can even get glycerin melon for a bargain. And yes, this is her little shop. She goes and she cooks her sweets up in this furnace right here, and stores some extra stock in here for any special visitors like Bossman. We got our tiny farms here that got updated for the new update, which I'm so excited about. We got all these little chicks here, so awesome, and we got our baby cows as well growing up. We got our cat Indigo. Hopefully not gonna open or eat those guys up, but it all kind of started here, guys, where we had grown this farm to try and keep this village alive. We have been through a lot with creeper explosions. I'm just gonna eat something here. With creeper explosions and multiple villages going down. One going down in history, his name being Bob. He had a lot of character in the start of this series, but just could not last. Now, we can't go along the whole village without talking about Jimbo. Jimbo's Fresh Stew was one of the first ever shops opened in this village, bringing in the pumpkins, Kyle and Kevin. They still have not came back to protect the poppy garden, but hey, I can't blame them. They got Fresh Stew 24/7. Jimbo is just going ham with his smoker, and he's got amazing deals. Also stocked up with all this stew and bread. He's got amazing options and everyday low prices. He was the very first shop to ever open up, and I just love the design. I love what he's got going, and he really inspired Margaret to really go through with her business. Now, some of these buildings have kind of became vacant to kind of keep everybody else alive. That used to be my house actually right here. I had started the shack down there, but around in episode 3, when I had a really bad screen recorder and was not able to capture it very well, I had ended up staying in here, and that's when I found the village, around episode 1 or 3, somewhere between that time. Now, coming back to our shack, everything that has started, it is not really too similar to what it used to look like, okay? What it used to look like, you can go back a couple more episodes. As I just renovated this, it did not look this fun and jolly, but it was where it all started, and it was definitely a humble beginning in this world. But around that time, Terry had kind of gotten sick of our slow production of poppies. We're coming. A lot of poppies were joining the garden, but it was hard to actively get the poppies and find the space. So Terry, overnight, while I was AFKing, decided to build this in this kind of I don't know what you would call this, kind of hidden tunnel, kind of creepy, I guess you could say, and enter at your own risk. As we know now, he was trying to take my head off with the arrows, but yeah. Here we go. We got the Poppy Pro 3000. Terry left me a little sign. That's how I knew it was him. He said, "Here's some help since you suck at getting poppies." And yeah, he built this amazing contraption called the Poppy Pro 3000, made by Terry. Just to rub it in our face a little bit, and yeah, it produces poppies at a lightning speed rate. I don't know how he did it, or what type of wizard or genius he is, but he did it. And I'm not going to question it because it helped us out a lot. Now, moving on to Leafman. Leafman has been here for a while, kind of here supporting the garden. You give him all the leaves. Like, look at that. He eats it, and he poops it out and gets some bone meal. So, that's what his job is, and that's kind of the purpose he serves. But, yeah, so this is our garden that we've had for a little while now, and our chests are kind of just chilling out here, as you can see. But we started a pumpkin patch in effort to create pumpkin pie, or to sell it to help the small businesses in the village. And yeah, these books kind of document that. So opening this book here, we got, let's grab this one. Humble Beginnings. My first 100 days in the Forever World. We accomplished so much. Jimbo started his own shop. It's called Jimbo's Fresh Stew. It tastes excellent. Terry had a kid, Terry Jr. He's a stud. Terry also built the Poppy Pro 3000. It has saved us numerous times. A little misspell there, I guess. Saved us numerous times. The Forever World holds many hearts that hold up to 81 poppies in the garden. P.S. Bossman 316 2026. We're just at 81 poppies. So placing that book back there. And our newest one, new crib check. We hit 100 poppies in the garden. I'm super excited. The poppy garden currently holds 108 poppies. This is just the beginning of a bright future. The new updates in the Forever World are the following. House. We are moving on from the starter house. We are now building the house that many people can learn to love and call Bossman's house. That's it. Thanks. So, P.S. Bossman 319 2026. And I look to make another book when we hit that 200 subscribers. And we'll celebrate with a cake with some candles to celebrate. But this is called the Library of History. This will track all of our progress throughout our world. You know, like if we were to have this world for 10 years, it would track the 10 years of this world, every milestone that we've hit. So here's our doc, infamous for the Let's Plays. I usually start the videos by going, "What's up, everybody? This is Bossman, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you are new, we are trying to reach 1,000 poppies in the garden by the end of 2026, and we try to catch a name tag because we're on an active mission to try and get a name tag, because I want to get one, and I think you can get one now almost 200 days into the Forever World. I believe you can get one from a librarian, I heard. So we got our mending villager in the village as well, but our newest oh no, I forgot. Sorry guys, I gotta rush back up. No, Indigo, don't come down here. We lost Charles a couple episodes ago, and Charles was a great dog. I took him on an adventure, and it was when we were finishing the final puzzle piece to this room, and he ended up drowning right there. So, rest in peace, Charles, but he's gonna go down in history for sure. Now, this is our most recent room. We got our little chill spots here. You can enjoy some cake while sitting next to the cozy fire and watching the fish. Oh my gosh, is that a baby squid? Yo! Okay, that's actually crazy, guys. I've never seen that. But as you can see, the fish and the baby squid swim on by and look upon the whole world. I'll talk about what I want to put over there in the distance. But this is our first little corner. Our second corner is the theater spot. So our theater spot is still kind of in renovation, just putting the finishing touches on it, getting some bookshelves around it, and maybe putting some lights in there. Now there is a secret in this corner, but I'm not going to say yet because you guys are going to have to tune in for other videos when I do actually put something in this corner, which will be really fun. But you can watch movies and chill out. The current movie right now is called The End, and I think my screen is frozen. It's kind of just been loading on the same screen forever. But our third corner here is our chest room. Our chest room and our blast furnace, smoker, furnace, and crafting table. This is where we get things done. In this corner, we're leaving the coal for when I get fortune. And then the last corner here, we got our armor stands. Hopefully iron, diamond, and netherite at some point in time. and these doorways will eventually lead to some place in the world. Um, Maybe this one will lead to our next thing that we're going to talk about, which I would like to announce our next build. Right now we're in the architecture arc, which is the next chapter. This by far might be the biggest chapter in our world yet, because it's going to include so much building. And so, just jumping our way on over here, and I actually made the jump there. Over here, we will call this the fun land, and as of right now, it does not look very fun. It actually kind of looks like a catastrophe, or some place that does not look safe, especially at night. But this will be our new fun land. Our fun land, where tons of fun mini games and roller coasters and whatnot will be in this spot. It will fill this whole entire area, if you guys can visualize it. And it will be made from subscribers' requests and community posts of what you guys want to see in the future videos. But yeah, this is the fun land. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be a super big project, and so we're definitely going to need diamond tools for that, in which I will enchant in the next couple of videos here. But yeah, so alongside my house, I also got a whole bunch of sugarcane, and I got the poppy gardens that keep me nice and cozy, and just remind me of where I all started. This is our mine that goes straight down, and is kind of like a maze. It's a little messy, but you know, it's a mine. It doesn't have to be pretty. This is our bee farm here. Shout out to Hollow75. They want to see a bee house. That is one of the requests, but I'm not sure what exactly they're talking about, so I'm pretty sure they'll be posting a photo soon in the community tab. You guys can do that as well if you want to see the build. Here are the trees that we've traded for with wandering villagers, and have been able to kind of acquire. Super exciting. I do wish, though, that these trees, when bloomed, that it would take over the ground with the pale moss. I think that's what it's called. Got mangrove trees, probably one of the worst trees to mine down, in my opinion. And yeah, that is our world about 200 days in. We got all our colorful sheep for when we need to make fun builds. Pumpkin patch and melon farm possibly coming soon. There's only one more thing that I could really think of right now, and that is Terry's house. One of the most monumental pieces in the beginning of this Let's Play series, because it was kind of a gift to Terry and kind of a retirement gift for him to just settle down, and he just kind of sits here every day now, and yeah, he just chills out and periodically makes trades with me and people around the village, and yeah, definitely serves a very big role in this world. But yeah, I think that about marks everything. About 200 days into our Minecraft world, we got our mending villager here. Awesome, I love to see it. And putting Indigo back into her spot. Here are the cubbies and this bright colorful accents along the wall. Rufus has always got something to say, so he barks all the time. Come here, Indigo. There we go. I love the different colored eyes that she's got. Amazing cat. First ever cat, actually. And yeah. I'm Bossman, and this is everything you got to know about me. This is me, and this is just the beginning of what I want to create in this world. And I just want to create wholesome content for people to be able to enjoy, you know, for generations to enjoy. I know if you're a little bit older, maybe around the 20-year-old age, I mean, that's not really too old, but if you're around that age and you grew up watching lots of legends like like squid and Stampy Cat and stuff like that. That is really who I am kind of inspired by. I love their wholesome content, and yeah, this is me. This is Bossman, and I appreciate you guys for joining in. A later video today, going about 30 minutes, but that is everything you need to know about this world. And if that sounds fun, then I'd love to have you along in the garden and to help me reach that 1,000 poppies in the garden goal before the end of 2026. The consequence is not very fun, as I will have to delete my YouTube channel and this world if I don't reach that by the end of 2026. So I would appreciate your support, and that is all I got for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thanks for all the recent poppies in the garden. Thank you guys so much for the support. I cannot thank you guys enough. But I will catch you guys tomorrow, as we might start some fun stuff. So yeah, I mean, what am I kidding? Every episode is fun. But yeah, enough talking. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you later. This is Bossman, and I'm out.